taking their cars to local Jiffy Lube locations.
Consumer investigator Jason Knowles is here with the news stories. Jason?
The I-Team first exposed similar complaints late last year. Now, more drivers who went in for quick oil changes say they're getting the runaround. They say they got bad oil changes that damaged their vehicles.
Started smoking, so we just had it towed home.
Eric McRoberts of Southwest Suburban Yorkville is describing what he calls fallout from his son's bad oil change in late 2025 after bringing their vehicle into their local Jiffy Lube. You brought it into BMW. What'd they find?
It looks like when they changed the oil that they threw away the centerpiece that's attached to the oil filter cap.
He paid for some repairs.
But then it got worse.
In this second diagnostic video from the dealership, the mechanic said,
There's a lot of coolant and oil mix underneath the vehicle. At this point, unfortunately, the vehicle will need an engine.
A brand new engine estimated to cost more than $28,000. McRoberts says Jiffy Lube wouldn't cover the cost, so instead he submitted a claim to insurance. The Yorkville Jiffy Lube store said McRoberts contacted them about a month after the oil change, and by that time the vehicle had already been taken to a BMW dealership where work had begun, limiting Jiffy Lube's ability to directly inspect the vehicle or independently assess the claim.
Stopped returning my calls and emails. It's just that kind of disappointed me.
We first reported on complaints of bad oil changes from Chicago area Jiffy Lubes in November of 2025. These two consumers saw results and payouts after our investigation. Now McRoberts and several others are turning to the I-Team too.
You're all saying you got bad oil changes or your cars were ruined?
Yes,
That's correct.
8 other drivers that got Jiffy Lube oil changes say they too experienced engine or transmission issues costing anywhere from $1,400 to $13,000.
I couldn't drive my car away.
For my car, it had stopped running.
When I was on the way home back to my house, I noticed there was huge clouds of white smoke blowing out of my car. All my oil slowly spilled out.
The filter being too small caused it to explode inside of my engine.
I drove 1 block. It was a stop sign. The car wouldn't start.
We gave Jiffy Lube receipts and documents from the consumers in our report. The company said each situation involves additional context, including one consumer whose small claims lawsuit was dismissed. Jiffy Lube told the I-Team it strives to provide an outstanding customer experience to every one of the 19 million customers who visit our service center annually, adding that most locations across Chicagoland are owned and operated by independent franchisees who are committed to providing the highest quality service. Unfortunately, we may not always deliver on that commitment. Jiffy Lube says it wants to hear from customers when they are not satisfied and takes feedback seriously, investigating every concern, saying in situations where we find we are at fault, we take accountability and work to resolve the issue promptly.
The transmission was destroyed, and the Subaru cost to replace was like $13,000.
Mike Johnson ended up settling for $7,000. But others we talked to, like Barbara Fleming, say Jiffy Lube has not offered help.
They ignored me. They treated me like I was invisible.
Some consumers have filed small claims cases and Illinois Attorney General complaints. Jiffy Lube says customers with concerns can call its customer care team. We have that number on our free news app and website. Also remember, when getting an oil change, verify that the correct manufacturer replacement parts are being used. More tips on getting an oil change also on our free news app and website. Jason Knowles, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
All right, great work, Jason. Thank you.